Much better. Much better. I think the lighting's fine too. Alright, so we are here at the stream. I think I'm going to start doing these streams every weekday, like Monday through Thursday. Probably not Friday, because Friday is usually a day where, you know, it's the weekend. And I drink with some friends sometimes. So, you know. But this time at night, like it's 11:45. Yeah, this time at night, I play video games. So why not play video games with you guys this late at night? I wanted to keep it on Batman here though, but yeah, we could continue what we were doing last time, or we could just like fuck around. It's just for you guys, just streaming. You guys can ask me whatever you want. I got my comments up here on my phone, so feel free to interject whatever you feel. I'm not drunk, so sorry to disappoint. Sorry to disappoint about that. And yeah, I'm gonna pull it up and have it right here. So I'll put it right here. All right. So I played the fuck out of this game. As you can see, 220%. Let's click that one and see what we got. Story 100%. Story plus done. Arkham challenges. What haven't I done? I haven't done a lot of this. So we could, you know, I just want to fucking fuck around in the world. So let's do it. As you can see, actually, the bottom left says the Proctarius is at almost 700 total. I don't know what that means, but I'm right behind him. And Proctor and I recorded a podcast. I'm working on it right now. It'll be up later in the week. I'm thinking like, I don't know, Thursday or something. Maybe. Because I want to start Star Wars tomorrow. That'll be the next stream tomorrow. Will be Star Wars. And then the next stream after that will be some other game. And we'll just do that. We'll keep like changing up games and stuff. But for right now, let's just have fun and fuck around in Arkham. Fuck around in this game. Why not? I don't know. Let's continue with whatever I left off. I mean, it's 100% done, so there's that. I hope everyone can see me all right. I mean, the camera quality is not fucking great, but with the lighting, I think it looks all right, you know? I think we got all right. I got shaved. Look at this. Look at this white trash. I got shaved. So, what's up, Lan Robinson? Lion? Oh, I suck with names, guys. Look at what I got. A Batmobile. That's what I'm talking about right there. Woo, buddy. Woo, buddy. This is my completed game of Arkham. And I like when you complete the game, because then you could, you know, go into Batmobile and stuff like that. Pick any Batmobile you want. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm going to start doing this every weekday, except for Fridays, because I figure, you know, I'm not doing much during the weekdays anyway, especially at night. Like, yeah, like, I'm just winding down, about to go to sleep, so why not talk some bullshit? Has everybody seen what Patty Jenkins said about the Snyder Cut? Or she said, we're not going to talk about that controversial Justice League film. And of course they won't talk about that, you know, especially with promoting Wonder Woman. But I just think it's amazing that she said controversial, isn't it? What's up, metalheads? Good to see you. Good to see you again. I'm not drunk, so I'm sorry to disappoint. Maybe some days I'll be drunk, you know, but I'll let you guys know. It'll be like special streams. But yeah, this is going to stay up, by the way. We're going to keep this stream up. And I'm just going to do this every weekday because I think it's fun just to hang around and talk and shit. But yeah, Patty Jenkins said Justice League was controversial. No shit. No fucking shit, right? I think we all knew that. But it's surprising that, she said that, because like 2 years ago, nobody would talk about all the problems with Justice League, especially people that are working at Warner Brothers. Nobody would talk about all the problems. But now it's just like Ben Affleck wants it available. Patty Jenkins is saying it was controversial. Like, I think now more than ever, people are open to have a Snyder Cut. That's what I'm thinking. What are you guys thinking? A couple of you in the chat here. A couple of you have joined here. How's the mic coming through? Can you hear me all right? How's the picture quality? I think it all looks fine. Is the gameplay too loud? I can't really tell if the gameplay is too loud because I have it on mute right now. I'm trying to figure out how I can like hook up headphones. I might just have to hook up like my headphones and talk like that, because I want to hear the game volume for some other games that we're going to play and stuff. But yeah. All here? Yeah, man. So, yeah, every time I like look down like this, that's like looking at the chat. So, yeah. But yeah, I saw people on Twitter giving Patty Jenkins shit, or saying like she was like somehow against Zack Snyder by not wanting to talk about Justice League, and like some really stupid shit. That doesn't make any sense. A lot of that stuff's been floating around. Shit just doesn't make sense, and everybody just goes with it. But yeah, nobody was really letting him get away with that. Man, I just like flying in this game. It's a lot. Like, this is fucking fun as fuck. I don't think there's any enemies left. I don't know. I think I killed everybody in this goddamn city. I think I wrecked everybody. Was that Patty Jenkins interview new? I thought it was. Wasn't it like the newest, the like one from Wonder Woman's press junkets or something like that? She said we're not going to talk about that. Like, the first time I saw it was today. The first time I saw that footage. It might have been from earlier. We just are just now seeing the footage. But that's interesting. That she would even talk, that she would say it's controversial. Like, that's something new, guys. Sorry, that's burp. But yeah, that's something new. God damn, this Batmobile is dope. Look at this shit. It's so much snow. There's no way I could turn off the snow. And we hit a wall. Oh, we're still in the Batfleck suit. That's nice. Oh, come on. This game is so much fun just to fly around, but I would like to beat up some people. Maybe we have to like go to like combat missions, because I've done everything in this game, guys, except for like some combat missions. I have the platinum in this game, so I did everything that was required for that. But yeah. How could you hate on that MILF? Lol, Miguel Mondragon? Is that how you say your name? Right? Like, how are people like, they just want any excuse, man, I'm telling you. Like, fuck, you can't say anything about these movies without somebody like losing their shit. And Patty Jenkins is, I mean, from everything I hear, she's a great person. Like, she's real easy to get along with and collaborate with. And guess who's collaborating with her on Wonder Woman? Do you guys have to look at IMDb to figure that out? That guy with the bald cap. The guy with the bald cap is co-wrote the screenplay for Wonder Woman with Patty Jenkins. Patty Jenkins specifically wanted Jeff Johns on the movie with her. And guess who's producing Wonder Woman? Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder is producing Wonder Woman. So we have another DC film with all these people involved that, after Justice League, you would think that Jeff Johns wouldn't have a fucking job anymore. But for some reason, he's writing the screenplay. Zack Snyder's producing. And Zack Snyder's not an executive producer. He's a producer, which means he's, has creative input. He's going to be in the editing room and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's wild. Metalheads, DC and Marvel fans are just the same on the internet. Yeah, they are, dude. Dude, Metalheads, I gotta tell you something. guys, there was somebody in my comment section on like one of those Jeff Johns videos, and he said that Jeff Johns is a hack. And like, where have I heard that before? Like, where have I heard that before, guys? Like, it sounds just like the people that used to say Zack Snyder's a hack. And now, now they just found a new hack to hate. It's just like, it's ridiculous. But, let's not make rational sense around here. Let's not make any rational sense, because that will definitely make sure that you become irrelevant if you make rational sense and point out the obvious. Yeah. Did everyone watch Comic Movie Mark's video? Very good video. Matt put it together himself. He did a very good job editing. I mean, Matt's always good about getting information together and stuff. But still, the one thing, like, I don't think no one's really acknowledging is that Jeff Johns is still working on these DC films. Like, I mean, Matt made a great point in his video. I don't know if you guys have seen Comic Movie Mark's video, the newest one, but he made a great point. Like, the executive producers on Justice League, like John Berg, Diane Nelson, who's Kevin Tsujihara, are all not working on DC films anymore, specifically because of Justice League. But he grouped in Jeff Johns with that. And I'm just like, wait a minute, like, Jeff Johns is working on Wonder Woman. That kind of like shits all over that theory a little bit, don't it? Like, like, why is he still executive producer on Wonder Woman if he really fucked up this much? You'd think they would get rid of him entirely if they didn't owe him anything. That's what I think is happening. I think WB owes Jeff Johns something. That's why he's working on these films. Look at that. Look at that fucking glide down. It's fucking awesome. I believe everybody in this city is bad, right? Nah. Batman's essentially flying right now. Look at this. Dead. That fucking just got hit. How many people did Batman just kill right there? Okay. Justice. Justice. Trip. Knockout. Oh no. Oh god. I'm just trying to give you guys something to look at right now. That's the point of the gameplay. Just to have, you guys have something to look at. What are you guys saying in the chat? Nothing much yet. Oh yeah, but it's just interesting. I know everybody wants to, everybody wants to figure out who's to blame. I get it, but we won't really know because no one's gonna single out anybody. So it's kind of like a moot point at this point. And like the people that are probably really responsible are all gone. Like Tsujihara, the people that hire people are all gone. It's a new set of people. And you still have Jeff Johns working on these films. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? But let's not think about that right now. Let's just play a little Batman, gliding around, having fun. Let's do some combat missions, actually. Because, this is fun to glide around, but we could actually do some combat missions. Where's my car? Where's my bat? Look at the Batmobile. Oh, shit. Look at that. Woo, buddy. Oh, boy. Okay, I fucking hit a wall. Thoughts on Diane Nelson's tweet about Jeff Johns? She's one of the executives. She's not anymore. Isn't she gone? Diane Nelson's gone, isn't she? She was the executive producer on Justice League. Jeff Johns answered to her too, by the way, guys. Like, he had to answer to her. So that's who he was working for. And she doesn't work on the film. You know what? We could look it up on IMDb right now. Miguel, even Whedon doesn't deserve the blame. Honestly, he doesn't, because they just brought him in because they were changing the movie and they needed somebody to fucking reshape the whole script. I mean, Josh Whedon rewrote 90 pages. So all those ideas, like the Russian family, the brunch joke, the Legion of Doom at the end, that's all Josh Whedon, guys. It's all Josh Whedon. Like, that's what I don't, at least that's what I'm thinking. It is probably just speculation, but we do know Josh Whedon wrote rewrote 90 pages. That's like a fact. We know that. That's not like, you know, speculation. That's actually happened. And we don't know, like, who was responsible for what changes. Like, that's all speculation too. So, you know, I hate dealing in speculation because it's just it's not fair. But let's go to some combat. I mean, we flow around here, you know, flying around here, but let's go to some combat missions, you know. I blame Whedon for accepting the job only. Yeah, super high. I mean, if it wasn't Whedon that accepted it, it would have been somebody else. And that's like the same thing with Jeff. That's all I'm trying to say with the Jeff Johns stuff. It's like, if it wasn't him, it was going to be somebody else. And I would much rather Jeff Johns, honestly, because he knows more about the comics than everybody there. Like, where do you think Euxis came from? Like, does everybody think Zack Snyder came up with Euxis? Like, honestly, in the chat, what do you guys think? Yeah, WB wasn't satisfied with Jeff Johns' rewrites, White Portuguese. I don't know about all that, White Portuguese. But yeah, I would agree that Justice League, as what we're calling it, was Whedon. And that's why people are calling it Justice League, right? Because it was Whedon. It was a lot of his stuff. And, like, I'm thinking about the Snyder Cut, right? Like, who came up with Euxis? It wasn't Zack Snyder. I didn't even know what the fuck Euxis was. I didn't know that was Darkseid's name. I've been reading comics for 10 years. I didn't know. I didn't know fucking Euxis was Darkseid's name. Did you guys know before that? So, like, somebody with a lot of comic book expertise had to have known that. Is, like... And who loves Darkseid? Jeff Johns. Like, who's in all these, you know, Justice League origin books and New 52? It's Darkseid. Like, why would he want to cut that out? I don't know. That's the part, that's like the rational part of my brain that's just, like, not getting it. You know, like, why would somebody that is known for having Darkseid in the Justice League origins, why would they want to take that out? You know, why would you want to, like, you know, completely get rid of that? I mean, of course, I mean, we don't know anything. It's all speculation, guys. And I'm a little sick of all the speculation. I just want, like, facts, but we'll never really know the actual facts. I mean, that's just a reality. We're not going to know, like, what really happened unless Jeff Johns or Zack Snyder come out and actually talk about it. That's the only way we're going to know. But what do you guys say in the chat? Miguel, the silence from WB is annoying. Yes, it is. Like, they could clear up so much shit. They could clear up so much shit. Super High. I'm just gonna call you Super High, Doug. Or I can call you Doug. I think Zach did say that Joff was DC Encyclopedia. I think he did say that too. And that's why Jeff Johns is, like, involved in all these movies, because he's the one comic book guy. Nobody else on these movies knows the comic books as much as him. So that's why he's involved. Like, that's why he continues to be involved. Like, he's Wonder Woman 84, guys. Like, he's there. Like, you can't... I get it, Whedon did a terrible job, but it was WB who hired him for the lighter tone with brunch jokes. That's what I'm saying, Miguel. WB had to hire him. Like, somebody that pays the checks had to hire him. And people think Jeff Johns hired Josh Whedon, which doesn't make any sense, because you know, he doesn't write the checks. So you gotta go where the money is, right? Like, who is hiring these people? It was Kevin Shujihara. It was, you know, Diane Nelson. It was these people that fucking are heads of these companies, right? Oh, I mean, at least that's what I'm thinking. We're being Nightwing right now. I don't know. I mean, his combat's alright. It's alright. Mr. Bittersweet's back. Welcome back, Bittersweet. At least we'll always have BVS, Man of Steel, and Wonder Woman. Yeah. You know what, Bittersweet? A lot of people that, like, are super Snyder fans, supposedly super Snyder fans, right? That fucking, like, the Snyder cult, you know, it's all their shit. Like, they hate Wonder Woman. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do people not like Wonder Woman? I mean, it's a fine movie. I don't see any problems with it. I even like the ending. I think the ending's fine. A lot of people have problems with the third act, but I'm like, this is so comic booky. Like, her fighting Ares, like, this is shit I've always wanted to see on screen. It really annoys me when people, like, trash that part of the movie. It really does annoy me. Oh man, I got hit. Sorry, I don't know why I'm focusing on the game. It's just a fucking video game. I'll look at the chat in a second.
I'll cut you up, Nightwing.
I'm just trying to get some combos going here. Alright, I think I mixed it up enough right there. Alright, what do you guys say in the chat? Miguel, I get Whedon did a terrible job. Alright, I read that. Mr. Bear Sweets, I'll always love that we got the Trinity in a good film. Yeah, me too. If only we got the Nightmare movie. I mean, we were so close. I mean, Zack Snyder shot a lot of it, right? Super High, I'm okay with John's writing these films. He's a good writer. I mean, he is. That's why people keep saying he's a fucking genius. I mean, like, I swear, guys, the stories about John's, they all come from people that don't want to give their names. And everybody in public that talks about him has nothing but praise. So what am I supposed to think as a guy who's read Jeff Johns' comic books, has seen this guy in interviews, being really timid and like he's soft-spoken and like he's kind of a pushover, and then I'm supposed to believe all these stories about how he, took charge and like he was like a fucking like mastermind of all this bad shit that went down. It's like it just doesn't click. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I'm just being rational. That's just me being rational. Mr. Bittersweet Wonder Woman is great. I still think 84 should make Steve Trevor Martian Manhunter since he was teased by Snyder already. Oh, you think Steve Trevor should be Martian Manhunter? That's interesting. That's an interesting twist. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Miguel, and no, I never knew about Euxis before. Right, Miguel? I mean, come on. Let's all be honest here. Look me in my eyes. Let's all be honest here. Nobody knew who the fuck Euxis was. Like, come on. Like, you would have to be a hardcore Jack Kirby fan that read, like, every New Gods book to know Euxis was Darkseid's name. And I promise you, Zack Snyder loves comics, but he hasn't, read those books. He's read the big books, like Watchmen, Dark Knight Returns, Batman Year One. He's read the big books. There's no way he's dug in and he learned about Euxis when he's a film student. He's trying to make films and stuff. All I'm saying is that Jeff Johns had to have told Zack Snyder what Darkseid's name was. And I think that's a big detail. I think it's a really big detail, all things considered. Oh man, that was a fuck up.
I'll cut you up, freak.
I'm kind of just like jumping around. Hold on here.
This is your funeral, freak.
Oh man, I was just about to use my...
What's wrong?
Man, I fucking fucked this up bad, didn't I?
We're here to rip you a new one, Nightwing.
Ah, man.
You ain't never hitting me.
Oh yeah, I fucked this up bad. Like, the fucking shield guy keeps hitting me. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Like, why, alright, that was horrible. That was fucking horrible right there. Alright, Metalheads. I don't hate Wonder Woman, but from a story standpoint, the movie was unnecessary, supporting blank characters. A 5 out of 10. If Wonder Woman's a 5 out of 10, I would love to see your Birds of Prey score. Love to see your Birds of Prey score. Because if you think Wonder Woman had a bad story, woof, that Birds of Prey was rough, man. I love to see Wonder Woman 84 hit at Donna Troy. That'd be cool to get a little bit of a Wonder Girl, whatever, however you call her. Have you read John? Super High says, have you read John's Dark Side War? It feels like a Snyder tone. It does, and like that's what I'm trying to say. You know, like I get all these people have sources. I get people like they have their sources and shit like that, and this is what they're hearing and stuff. But you know, they also haven't read the comics. Like they don't know that like Johns is responsible for making Darkseid the first enemy of the Justice League, like by revamping the Justice League like that. So it just, why wouldn't he want that in the movie, right? Strong Art Flicks is here. What's up? Mr. Bittersweet, imagine if the CW Flash meets BVS Batman and Nightmare sequence and saw the giant Omega symbol on the ground. That would be cool. That would be a way to make those films good. Are you reading the Grant Morrison GL run? If so, what do you think, Mr. Pepper Talk? I have read like 2 issues of it, and I'm gonna get more. That's for sure. I'm gonna get some trade paperbacks. I'm not so big about collecting single issues anymore, because it's kind of a waste of money, especially when trade paperbacks are like 15 to 20 bucks, and sometimes they go on sale and they're cheaper. So I mean, that's what man, we should have got 3 stars on that, but I fucked up that last round. That's why we didn't get it. But it doesn't matter. I already platinumed the game. But yeah, Grant Morrison's a fucking genius. Genius comic book writer. And I fucking love a lot of his stories. Like, the Ben Affleck Batman movie was going to be based mostly on his Arkham Asylum book, which is nuts to think about, because that book is like an acid trip. If anybody's read that fucking book, it's nuts. And that's what the Ben Affleck Batman movie is going to be kind of based off of. So, there's that. But yeah, I want to read more of the Grant Morrison GL run. I can't, he's doing a great job. He's a great writer, so it's going to be really good either way. Miguel, Reed Johns wanted a more comic accurate Superman, but Zack wanted to give Superman a longer arc to reach that. That's the assumption too. And you know what? Like, once Johns hears Zack Snyder's like overarching plan, like, why wouldn't Johns like it? Like, of course Johns would like it, and he would try to help Zack make it happen. But then BVS happens, and that critical reception happens, and the hate was so intense that they just had to change Justice League. I mean, from a studio perspective, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and they didn't want to give it a chance, which sucks. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Strong Fix, what's up, Lantern? At it again. Wonder Woman was at 8.5 out of 10. For me, I know the third act was amazing. They reshot kind of messy. Oh yeah, there's nothing like great of it. Like, I wouldn't say it's a perfect ending, but like, I like the Steve Trevor death. I like the Ares fight. Like, sure, they kind of contradict themselves when she kills Ares, right? And everything's like put back to normal. It's kind of like a contradiction. But like, because right before they're like, you can't blame one person, and then they defeat the one person, everything's like fine. So that's like the one part of the movie where it's just like, all right, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I'm willing to forgive it because I like the whole movie up to that point. So, Mr. Bittersweet, Birds of Prey is a 1 out of 10 at best. Wow, like trash. Bittersweet's like, it's trash. And yeah, they're both Wonder Girl. Though Armides was Wonder Woman briefly before dying in the comics. I'm sorry, guys. The text is small sometimes, Sure, yeah. I mean, I'll be fine if they do all that in the Wonder Woman movie. Metalheads, haven't seen Birds of Prey. The trailer was a big turnoff for me. don't go to the theaters, man. I would like rent it for $2 and just watch that train wreck. I mean, like, some people really say they like it, and I just like you're a DC fan and you're saying you really like Birds of Prey. It's like, it's really hard to believe, guys. Mr. Bittersweet, I've got into comics seriously. I'd collect trades, starting with Grant Morrison's Batman run with Nightwing. Oh yeah, yep. And the Cassandra Cain Batgirl run. Oh yeah. Dude, if you're just getting into comics and you're going for Grant Morrison's R.I.P. like run, right? Is that the one you're talking about, the R.I.P. run? That's a little tough place to start, because that's going off of like Final Crisis and stuff like that, and that's also a Grant Morrison book, Final Crisis, I believe. Oh yeah, a correction about my video earlier today. Hush is written by Jeff Loeb, and I said Jeff Johns because, like, Jim Lee, like, it's a common mistake because Jim Lee and Jeff Johns are like inseparable. So like every time I see Jim Lee's name, I think Jeff Johns. So that's why I was really saying that. And I was also talking about Earth 1 earlier in the day, so like I had Jeff Johns in my mind, and I just wanted to make that joke. Like, I think that I laughed hard, but yeah, Jeff Loeb wrote Hush. Like, duh. Like, I just slipped my mind. We got Super High. Doug, you said Johns is too timid to take charge like that, but do you think it's possible that Johns would kind of crazy because he thought characters he loved were getting ruined? Oh yeah, dude. Like, oh yeah. Like, after seeing what, like, the Joss Whedon Justice League was, like, my God. We're going back to the open world here. And fucking around here. Yeah, man, after seeing, like, what they turned Justice League into, I'm pretty sure Johns was, like, freaking out. There's no way, like, Johns, like, sits there and watches the Justice League in theaters and is like, oh, this is good. Like, that whole thing where he's like, be ready to revive your list, dude, that's all, like, PR shit, you know? Like, he had to promote the movie, right? They all have to promote the movie. So, like, I'm sure he was, like, freaking out watching that goddamn movie. And just, like, praying that it's good enough, you know? Just like, oh, God, just, like, please just be good enough to get past people. Like, I think that's what it came down to, really. Oh, man, I missed the road. Wow, Batman. Man, Batman. There's the car. A Batmobile. This is the best Batmobile, by the way. I would love if Robert Pattinson looked like this. This is fucking dope. Where's my fucking phone? It's on my... It's right here. Yep, the RIP run. I definitely get Final Crisis. Oh yeah, dude, you have to. Bittersweet. Jim Lee and Jeff Johns should work on Green Lantern show centered around Jessica Cruz dealing with her fear of mystery and disappearance of Hal Jordan and the Lanterns. That's fine. You know, the whole Jessica Cruz stuff and the Simon Bates stuff in Green Lantern, that's kind of like where I fell off of Green Lantern, honestly. Because I read the entire Jeff Johns run of Green Lantern, and when it ended in New 52 with the whole Rise of the Third Army type stuff, like, when it ended, I was kind of like, alright, at least we have, like, some kind of, like, conclusion. And it might not be the best conclusion, but, like, I'm willing to, like, just take a break from Green Lantern. And I wasn't too fond of them, like, just making new Green Lanterns. I don't like that idea, you know? Batman's just running over people. But yeah, I'm not too fond of that idea of making a bunch of Green Lanterns. Like, I already think there's a lot of Green Lanterns. Like, you think about it, you got Hal Jordan, you got John Stewart, you got Guy Gardner, you got Kyle Rayner, and that's just for Earth. So it doesn't, like, we have four lanterns for Earth. Now we have 6. We have 6 lanterns for Earth. Like, what about the rest of the universe? Every other, like, sector only gets, like, 2. And, like, like, the sector 2814 has 6. It's just like, come on now. I need some consistency right now. But yeah, that's like my only problem with it. Maybe one day I'll actually go and read it, because I hear good things. Like, they've done some good things with it. At least that's what I'm hearing. But yeah, when Jeff Johns stopped writing Green Lantern, I kind of fell off. But now that Grant Morrison is back on, I mean, he's doing Green Lantern, I have to read Grant Morrison. Like, It's fucking Grant Morrison. I have to read his book. I hope you guys are just entertained by what's happening on the screen. It's not. We're not seriously doing anything right now. I've already beat the game. Just having some fun right now. Fucking around. Oh, who wants to see LexCorp? Let's go to LexCorp. LexCorp's right here, isn't it? There's so many Easter eggs in this game, by the way. City Vision Construction. There's LexCorp right there. Look at that. Beautiful LexCorp. Oh, wait, we're gonna go down? Oh, shit, Batman. There it is right there. LexCorp. But yeah, what are you guys saying in the chat? The best outcome, John's co-publisher of DC with Jim Lee, now that Dan Didino is out. Oh yeah, that's right. Dude, there's some fucked up shit going on with the comic books right now. There's a lot of stories and like rumors that DC Comics is going to stop like making paperback stuff. They're just gonna go full digital, and they're gonna phase out comics. Like it's some scary like rumors going around, which is like fucked up. Look at how it's a glitch right now. Look at this. Look at it. Okay. Yeah, man. Like I never walked up to LexCorp. What's that? Can we go in the building? Oh my God! What does this look like, guys? What does this look like? A cube? It looks like a mother box. Guess who was the story consultant on Arkham Knight, by the way, guys? Yeah, can you guess who was the story consultant on Arkham Knight? Where's my ball cap? Where is my baseball cap? Because fucking Jeff Johns was story consultant on this game. That kind of blew my mind when I found that out. Like, they consulted him when writing this. So, there you go, man. Can we go... Oh, wait, we can't go down there. There's, like, little shit all over this place. Lots of Easter eggs around here. But, here... Oh, wait, where's the poster? I want to find one of the posters. There's a bunch of, you know, Superman posters around here. That's why everybody thought there was a Superman game coming. Because they had a bunch of Superman Easter eggs around here. There it is. Metropolis. There's Superman right there. Fucking nice. Where's the Superman game, man? That's all I fucking want. All I want is a Superman game. Okay. Miguel, isn't Birds of Prey writer writing Flashpoint? That's what they say. Which scares the shit out of me. But I think Ezra Miller is also working on it, and like if they're making a Flashpoint movie, like they have to get Jeff Johns involved because Flashpoint's his story. So that's another Jeff Johns story that they have to fucking consult with him on. Like you cannot escape Jeff Johns. Like whether you love him or hate him, you can't escape him. He's gonna be around. These are his stories. They're his trademarks. I mean, it's his ideas, right? So, Bittersweet. I think Jessica Cruz is a good character with great potential. She's not used well, much like Donna Troy and Stephen Brown. I don't know the Brown one. I can't think of that for a second. I don't know. It's not popping in my head. Big Lee, Cinematics, Syntax, I don't know. I'm tired, guys. Hey, Lantern, I am starting to collect my first comic book trades. Before I tell you what they are, what would be your best recommendations? This is always hard, guys. Your first comic book trades are always hard because there is no starting point, really. I mean, unless New 52. New 52 is actually a pretty good starting point because you don't have to really know what happened before the New 52, and it's going to make sense, and there's a lot of good stories. Obviously, if you're a Batman fan, I would start with probably, Batman Year One, obviously. I mean, you got to read Batman Year One. But then I would go to New 52 and read Scott Snyder's run, Court of the Owls, Death of the Family. But before you read Death of the Family, you got to go back and you got to read Death in the Family when Jason Todd dies. Like, it's just never ending, all the shit you gotta read. So, I mean, just pick a point, pick a character you like. Like, when I first started reading comics, I picked Batman because that's the one I knew. And then it evolved to Green Lantern, because I just saw a Green Lantern cover. I'm like, that looks cool. And then I read it, and it was a Jeff Johns book. It was Green Lantern Rebirth. I had no idea what was going on, but I liked it. And I wanted to read more because I just liked his writing style. I thought it clicked for me. Some people it doesn't click for, but for me, I liked it a lot. It's super high. No, people misunderstand Wonder Woman ending. The war was already about to end. The enemy side was already considering surrendering, discussing it in a room. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, but there's literally a moment where they're all hugging after they kill Ares. Nothing was they weren't just in battle. They weren't just fighting each other, which is strange. But still, that's not a slight against the movie. I have Wonder Woman on Steelbook. I have the Steelbook right here. I'll watch the movie. It's not something that's it's not something I hold against the film. Mr. Bittersweet, Jeff Johns and Jonathan Hickman will make a great run centered around the Bat family. I believe that. Jeff Johns has not really had that many Batman books. He had Batman Earth 1, which I thought was great. That's another one. Back to Big Lee. If you're just getting into comic books, read some of the Earth 1 books because those don't connect to anything. You don't have to worry about continuity, and you can just enjoy the story and enjoy a new interpretation of the story. Batman Earth 1's very good. Superman Earth 1, very good. And I like the Green Lantern Earth 1 book. But for obvious reasons, right? Just look at my goddamn channel name. Mr. Pepper Talk. We need Rocksteady to make a new superhero game. This new Avengers game, ain't it, Chief? I even like Spider-Man PS4 a lot. Oh yeah, Mr. Pepper, I love Spider-Man PS4. I platinumed that game. That's the best Spider-Man movie they ever made. Spider-Man on PS4. That's the best Spider-Man movie they will ever make. That game was so fucking good. Wow, look at that. Look at that right there. Anyone see the cartoon characters? It reminds me of Cuphead. Whoop! Reminds me of Cuphead right there. But yeah. Wow, look how fucking smooth this game is. How can people say this game is trash? That blows my mind. Some people fucking think this is the worst. This is the worst Batman game. Are you fucking crazy? Just gameplay alone, this game is better than all the Arkham games. Just by gameplay. Alright, graphically, it's still better. Story-wise, alright, you got me there. You got me there. Maybe not that. Maybe there's little tweaks they can make. But still, 2 out of 3, I mean, it's better, it's far superior than most of those other ones. Alright, what's this? I know there's a bunch of Easter eggs around here. We're gonna go find some Easter eggs in a second. Let me read your comments. I'm just trying to stay caught up on you guys' comments here. Yeah, that Avengers game is shit, by the way. Pepper Tie, it looks like shit, but from everything I can tell. And I'm not just saying that because I'm not a big fan of Marvel. I'm just saying it because it literally looks like a really dull game. DT Films is in the house. I hope Bruce Timm makes an animated Blackest Night and a sequel to Justice League versus Fatal 5 with Jessica Cruz and Jon Stewart first meeting. That'd be fine with me. A lot of people like Jessica Cruz, so you're not alone there, DT Films. A lot of people want to see her in some new stuff. But Bruce Timm making an animated Blackest Night, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. He almost did it. You guys, the Green Lantern animated series? I have it here somewhere. The Green Lantern animated series, if it continued for more seasons, we were going to get Blackest Night. I think Bruce Timm talked about that. How they were going to do all these different arcs. Sinestro was going to be next, and the Sinestro Corps was going to be next, and then it was going to get to Blackest Night in the animated series. But fucking the movie failed. If the movie just succeeded, if the Green Lantern movie just made $400 million, we would have had 5 seasons of the fucking show or something, oh, it's frustrating. So close. Mr. Bittersweet, the third Batgirl, also her alias is a spoiler. She's been together with Tim Drake and is best friends with second Batgirl Cassandra Cain. Oh yeah, that you are. Mr. Bittersweet is cutting deep here with the knowledge. He is cutting deep. Katsuka 92, Hey Lantern, How are you tonight? Long time no see. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk tonight. This stream is going to stay up. It's going to stay up. And we're going to... guys, I know... I'm going to be streaming every day, like Monday through Thursdays. Because Fridays, I'm usually, like, doing stuff, but, like, Thursday through Monday, no, the week, this time at night, I'm not really doing that much, so it makes sense to play a game and just stream, talk to you guys and stuff throughout the week. Super High Birthright, I think is a good starting point. Yeah, it's a good starting point if you like Superman, for sure. That's definitely a good starting point. I think Superman for All Seasons is also a great, like, first book, because, I mean, you get a lot of, like, you know, his first interaction with Lex Luthor, I think, is in that book for All Seasons, so that's a nice one. Jacob Salas, Superman game would be nice. Done well, of course. Wouldn't mind Rocksteady doing it, of course. They have to be working on something other than Batman. Like, there's no way it's just Batman. Like, come on now. Like, they're gonna work 7 years on another Batman game? That's fucking blows. Like, they've done it. They've said everything they could possibly say with Batman. Like, it's time to fucking, move on from Batman and go to another hero. I would love a Green Lantern, obviously, but, Superman game is definitely, what they're probably gonna do. Yeah, but what are the Easter eggs? I forget where all this shit is. But look at that. Look at that cityscape. Look at that pole. There we go. Look at that cityscape. Just trying to get confidence comments. The Pepper Talk, Yo Jill, I'm heading out. Have a great night. Kill the great work. Thank you, Pepper Talk. I'll see you later. Remember, guys, if you don't catch a stream, I'm going to be on tomorrow with the Star Wars game. You know, we're actually going to play that game. And see how far we can get. Dude, look at that moon. So epic. Look how high he is right now. Look how beautiful. Look at this. Look how high Batman is. This is great. Alright, Miguel, what about DC versus Marvel versus Dragon Ball Z versus Street Fighter versus what's SNK? I'm blanking. Versus Nintendo game. As a kid, always wanted that crazy ass game. Oh yeah, man. But they could do that. They could do a fighting game like that. Why not? DT Films. My Arkham games ranking for the storyline would follow Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, Origins, Night. I think that's about right. For gameplay, Night, City, Asylum, Origins. That's about right, too. Origins kind of, like, feels like, when you play the game, it feels kind of, like, off, because it's not the same team. But that story in Origins, man, that's, like, I'm replaying the game again. Arkham Origins is really, like, good. Like, I'm liking everything they have in the story. Like, that's, like, a real Batman story right there. And the only reason I think Arkham Knight is not as strong when it comes to the story is because it's like, I think Scarecrow is like isn't he like the baddie at the end? It's just like, really? That's what this whole game's for? Scarecrow and Jason Todd? Like, I mean, they could have came up with something a little bit better. But then again, you know, Jeff Johns was story consultant, so I guess you could just blame all your problems on Johns, right? Katsuka says, All-Star Superman is one of my favorites. It'd be cool to see a movie on that. Have you not seen All-Star Superman? The movie? They made an animated movie. I don't know if you've seen it. It's really good. It's actually very close to the book. Back when they were actually being accurate to the books. Did anyone see Batman Hush, the animated film? I saw clips of it. Oh my god, it looks bad. It looks nothing like the Hush books. Like, what is going on with that movie? I have to watch the rest of Batman Hush, but like, just the clips I've seen, it doesn't look good at all. Looks like they really fucked up that Hush storyline. And just did whatever the fuck they wanted. A lot like the Killing Joke movie, where like they just like did whatever they wanted, and then just the ending was like Killing Joke, I guess. But that first half of Killing Joke was like, where's all this coming from, you know? But yeah, like Batman Hush does not look that good right now. The animated film. Big Lee, this game is good, but the reason why I'm not a fan of this game is they keep making DLC except releasing a complete edition. Oh yeah, dude, that's why I got the season pass. So I actually have all the shit for it. We could actually go play. We could play the Barbara Gordon stuff. They have a whole Barbara Gordon fucking storyline in here, where she takes on Joker at Amusement Mile. But yeah, I mean that's why you have to buy a season pass. They kind of forced you to buy that season pass for this game. Ugh. DT, I find Black Mask in Arkham Origins is cooler than the Birds of Prey version. No offense to Ian McGregor. The ending of Hush animated is unique. Let's keep it to that. Unique. That's the part I saw. I saw that ending bit where like Batman's like, I could have saved him. Like, and Catwoman's like he like killed how many people? He was about to kill me. Like, and Batman's like, I could save him. Like, it was kind of ridiculous. Like, come on now. Like, are you really got to make up for BVS that much? You really got to like be like, oh yeah, Batman has to save everybody and everything now because of fucking BVS. Like, we got to make that abundantly clear. Like, come on. Like, just do what the book is. It's Jeff Loeb's fucking book. You know, the guy's a famous comic book writer. He's wrote some of the greatest stories of all time. Like, why wouldn't you just take word for word what he did? Like what Jay Oliva did with The Dark Knight Returns. Like, you know, or what they did with the Superman All-Star movie. Like, that's almost like pretty much word for word the book. It's really close. They obviously could have some stuff for time, but, you know, the All-Star Superman movie is actually very good. But yeah, Black Mask in Arkham Origins was way better, even though you don't really see him and it's kind of Joker underneath the mask the whole time. That's the kind of Black Mask I want to see. And that still wasn't like Black Mask. He still didn't have the mask melt to his face, you know? Like, why can't we see that? Like, what is taking so long to get to, like, what makes these characters, like, really unique? Like, that shit would be epic to see. Isn't this the only Rockstar game that didn't get Game of the Year, though? Like the other two? Origins didn't get Game of the Year. But yeah, I think Arkham Asylum got nominated. I don't know if it won. I know Arkham City won a bunch of Game of the Year awards. But yeah, people were really hard on this Arkham game. I mean, like, come on, like, look at this shit. Like, when we were kids, like, playing, like, you know, like Grand Theft Auto 3, like, could you ever imagine a game would look like this? Like, I'm just blown away by the technical, like, fidelity. I know it's, like, I know we're all supposed to, like, you know, not, like, pay any mind to that, but just, like, come on now. That's a neat little store there. I mean, it is fucking incredible. And this was supposed to be on PS3, and they upgraded to PS4. That's what took extra long to make this game. So, and I'm just flying around. We're just talking right now. It's almost been an hour, so we'll keep going here for like another half hour. I don't know how long I should make the streams. I don't know if it's like an hour or 2 hours. Maybe I don't know if it's like too much for you guys, because I'm going to start doing it almost every day, so I don't know if it's too long or not. But yeah, I definitely need a drink, though. I definitely need a drink. Would any of you mind if I got up and got a drink right now? Did you like Bale's voice? Looking back, it was pretty bad. Only in Batman Begins it was good. You know what? That Bale voice, it is funny. Where were the other drugs going? Like, it's kind of funny, especially in Dark Knight Rises, where he's like, "Where's the trigger?" Like, it's like, cause like, really, Christopher Nolan didn't think to put like a voice modulator, like just. Like, why did we go with the whole he's changing his voice on his own? Like, oh, I feel like Zack Snyder really fixed that with the Batman voice in BVS. He really fixed that. But, like, yeah, that voice is kind of laughable now. But I understand why it's there. I understand why they did it. And, like, the first time I heard it, it was kind of startling. Like, in Batman Begins, like, I wasn't expecting that voice when I heard it. So I was just like, oh, like, that's quite frightening. If somebody in a dark alley did that to you, I mean, That would startle you a little bit. But then it kind of like became a parody. Nothing against the movies though. I think Dark Knight's like that trilogy of movies is so good. And there's some crazy people on YouTube, guys. There's some crazy people that think like the Dark Knight trilogy is like the worst shit, and like Christopher Nolan's a hack, and like what? Like the movies like are so good on like just a story basis and like editing and like fucking everything that makes a movie good. That's what the Dark Knight trilogy is. That's why those films were like that's why Heath Ledger won an Oscar for that. Because that's what they fucking deserved. That's the level of filmmaking it was. You know, it wasn't just a comic book movie. It was fucking cinema. But you know. Man, this fighting is pretty dope. Man, Batman. Punching people on the ground. Just beating up random people. Oh yeah, Metalheads, I'm not deleting this. I only deleted the last one because, you know, I was very drunk, and there's some things I say in that, well, first of all, like, I was being, like, overly truthful. Like I shouldn't be, like, throwing shade at people like that, because, I mean, it's just not nice. It's not a nice thing to do. Even though it was all pretty much true, like, I was really debating on keeping it up because, like, everything I said was kind of like, yeah, that's what happened, but, like, there's a reason why you don't slander people, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's true, you kind of just don't want to do it, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not in the right frame of mind and shit. Any more Chick-fil-A? No Chick-fil-A tonight. It was Wendy's. No, it was Wendy's. No Chick-fil-A. Can we go in here? Let's go in here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. You got 2 seconds. I just gotta get to the fridge. Don't turn off the stream. Oh boy. Where is my bottle opener? I'm trying to find my bottle opener here. Oh no. Lord, don't make this. Please. God, you can take my YouTube channel. Don't take my bottle opener. We got the Coronas Extra. It's the first one of the night, guys, so it's not going to get me drunk. Don't worry about it. People liked it, though. People liked the Drunk Lantern stuff, so maybe I'll do, like, a stream that kind of, like, there it is. Holy shit, I found it. Maybe I'll do a stream where, I'm drunk all the time. Like, we'll make a day, right? Maybe Fridays, because I usually get, usually hang out with friends on Friday. I mean, I hang out with friends every night, but still, it's like, beautiful. Beautiful. Ugh. Alright, what you guys saying in the chat? Oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep the stream up anyway. Like, I'm gonna do a David Jaffe and start streaming like almost every day, like during the weekdays. And I'll keep them up. Don't worry. Super High, Doug, do you think Snyder Cut will be announced on Snyder's B-Day? When's his birthday? March 1st? No. I don't think the Snyder Cut's going to be announced. I don't know. It's just going to happen one day, guys. We're just going to wake up and it's going to be announced. That's just what it's going to be. Yeah, we all hope we get the Snyder Cut DT films. A Niner Empire's in the building. Nice sweatshirt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, guys. Oh yeah. This is like, you know, pretty awesome. Like, it kind of makes it easier to describe the Snyder Cut of Justice League when you have a sweater that has like Martian Manhunter's logo on it. You know, like that kind of like opens people's minds a little bit. It's nice. Me at Wendy's when they don't give me spicy nuggets. Where are they? Where were the other nuggets going? Let's look here. Barbara Gordon. Why does Commissioner Gordon look so pissed right there? Look at him. Yeah, it looks like he's just fucking pissed. You know? What's this in the back? Justice never sleeps. What does it say? The Prospector or something? Down. And then you got Grey Ghost from Batman the Animated Series. Revenge is always in black and white. That's actually a great tagline. What does that say? Revenge is not always black and white. I think that's really deep. That's really deep. That's more deep than I think they realize it. I'm just looking at everything in the room right now. You got pizza? Yeah, not too many Easter eggs. I remember Arkham City was like full of Easter eggs and shit like that. You know? What do these notes say? Can you read these notes? Holy shit, you can read these notes? It's all just a bunch of gibberish. Huh. Martin Victor. Wow, that sounds familiar. Oh, there's a bunch of shit here. I don't know. Yeah, there's not much in this room. I don't know why I came in here. Not that many Easter eggs. Let's get the fuck out of here. I must have missed that Easter egg, Jacob. You heard the WWE might not have the network for long. I hear that. I hear they're going to start putting the pay-per-views on ESPN for like $60 again. I don't know why. I think they have like 10 million subscribers or something like that. It's some kind of big number. You know, Vince McMahon, that guy, he's just got to drive WWE into the ground before he dies. That's what's happening. I don't know how many of you are wrestling fans. I know Miguel is, but like, I don't know if you guys are aware of what's going on with WWE and stuff. Like AEW, I hope takes it over. I hope they fucking take over WWE. You know, man, look at that suit. Oh, fucking look at that suit. Super high. Affleck said it would be hard to direct Batman movie in suit, so maybe Gavin O'Connor could do it with Affleck as Batman. You know, they have a great working relationship. Gavin O'Connor is a great director, by the way. He was supposed to direct something else. Some other DC movie, right? No, Gavin O'Connor was supposed to direct Uncharted, the Uncharted movie. He was originally on that. Could you imagine a Gavin O'Connor Uncharted movie? God, that would have been so good. But no, we're stuck with fucking Spider-Boy, the Iron Man Jr. as Nathan Drake. Oh, I just hope the movie doesn't get made now. Like, God. Like, what? That's the best Nathan Drake they can get? Like, what the hell's going on? He could be, what's his name? What's his name? Tom Holland? He could play the kid version of Nathan Drake. Alright, he could play the fucking 13-year-old version of Nathan Drake. I would buy that. I don't buy him as adult Nathan Drake. I think, Nathan Fillion would probably be a better adult Nathan Drake. Yeah, Nathan Fillion for the win, okay? Nathan Fillion's an OG. They have so many LexCorp signs around here. They have so many Superman shits around here. They were trying to make a Superman game, man. It is so. Oh, look at that. Let's say magician. That's one of the Batman villains. It's like a magician. I forget his name. I don't know if it's just magician. Damn, Batman could just fly all day here. Woo! Lots of fun here. But yeah, we're not getting anything accomplished in this game because it's already done. Oh! Ignite ideas. Isn't that a reference to like Firefly? No. There's a bunch of references around here. Lots of LexCorp signs, though. You know, like they were definitely going for like a fucking Metropolis, weren't they? They were definitely going to make a Metropolis game. Like something was going to take place in Metropolis. Like, why not? Wait, what was that? There was something back here. Can I go in here? What? What? There's a bar here. Dude, wouldn't that be crazy if they had some Core of the Owl shit in here?
You think it's safe being out here again?
This looks very familiar. This looks like it's pulled out of a certain book, but I can't remember the name. Oh, like the dragons, the architecture looks so. I can't name the villain. There's a certain villain that goes with this. I just can't name it. Can't name it. Batman bad for Gotham. Oh my God, is that Amusement Mile? Can I go over there? Can I go to that? I can go to that, right? Let's go. That's the Ferris wheel. No, this is just a pier. Is this Founders Pier? Where the fuck are we? This Founders Pier? I don't think it is. I don't know. Kind of just exploring. You know, we don't really, you know, we're so get caught up in like actually being in the game. I don't think we actually explore that much. Oh, Newtown Fairgrounds. There you go. Can I go over that? Can I go over there? Let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, we can definitely get there.
No one would be hard pushed ever to call Gotham clement, but icebergs.
This isn't the weather, Alfred.
I feared as much. As well as battling
Oh, we got baddies.
there's a sizable deployment
Oh, let's do a little
of
Predator
militia
thing.
aboard
Why
the
not?
boat. I have a feeling they'll object to your presence.
I'll win them over.
Looks like we're on guard duty, boys. Stay frosty. What? Nothing, sir. It's just, you know, you said...
Enemy spotted by the crane.
We fucked that up. We got out of there though. Let's look at your comments. Okay, you guys have said a lot here. Alright.
Lost sight of target. Search the area.
Sadly, it's got a real bad now. Miguel is referencing. Gavin O'Connor was supposed to direct the Suicide Squad before James Gunn took over. Wow, that would have been crazy.
He's underneath us.
Gavin O'Connor was annoyed that Birds of Prey was a priority over his Suicide Squad. Wow. You think? You think that's what happened?
Picking up the signal again. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna die right now. Yeah, I'm totally dead right now. Batman, you're done. We're out of there. And we got out of there. I could have swore I did that too. That Predator area. Could have swore. Is that let's go to Copperpot's house. Where's Copperpot's house? It's somewhere. Somewhere close by. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it right here? This is where the Riddler is hanging out, but where's... I know Cobblepot's house is somewhere. I'm trying to think about what direction it is. Oh wait, no, it's on the other side. Hold on. Yeah, it's on the other side, you know. Yeah, I think we've been on for an hour. So I don't know how long you guys want these streams to be. You know, if you want it longer, you know, let me know. If you, I mean, I think 2 hours is kind of like too much, honestly, especially if I'm gonna do it every day. There it is. There's the manor. There's the Copplepot Manor. This shitty little house.
He used to round up Harvey's guys and make them play umbrella stand. What's that? They had to stand perfectly still, right? With Penguin's umbrella
You know what I'm saying?
hanging out of their mouth. If they dropped the
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. I mean, they're wrecking it. I wish you can go in the fucking house. Save old Gotham. I wish you could go in this goddamn house. That would be some cool shit right there. Wah, 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 wah. And by the way, I like that they have, you know, a British accent with a penguin. Or like, you know, that Cockney accent. You black man. I like that. I like that a lot. I think it fits him. Even though he's technically not from, like, Britain or anything. You know, he's not British or anything. Save our... What is it? Save our homes. Wow, I mean, some people are on fucking Penguin's side, huh? Interesting. Wow, look at these waves. Great waves. Pretty cool. Cool. But yeah, man. DT Films, gotta go. Take care, Lander. See you later. See you later in the next one. I will be on tomorrow around the same time, like 11:30, for my Star Wars. We're gonna start Star Wars, guys. And I'll probably be focusing more on the game there, but like I'll still be answering questions and stuff like that. Jacob says he doesn't mind longer. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I mean, everybody likes it a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants longer and harder. Dude, I fucking love this game. Head body. Take it out. Look, they took out that car. Yeah, Batman just wrecks people, man. Fucking wrecks them. Playing as I watch right now. Yeah, man, that's what everybody should be doing. I mean, fucking just listen along, get something done, you know. But yeah, I mean, I think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. We talked about the Patty Jenkins stuff, about, you know, and you know, I'm glad there's people out there that you know, they recognize this ridiculous fucking you know, fandom shit where, you know, if somebody doesn't say something quite right, then it's like, oh, they're a traitor to the cause, and like all this shit. They're starting to recognize that now, and yeah, man. Freaking nice. There's Roman Sionis' Industries. There's his shit over the air. Black Mass. Why? You know, I wish Black Mask was in this game. I wish we could get more Black Mask that's like actual Black Mask. I wouldn't mind that at all. You know? Can I do races with this vehicle? Huh? Can I do a race? Let's see. I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here. I mean, I love this Batmobile. This is so much fun. Okay. Alright, we made it. Alright.
Batman,
We do a little race.
completed this trial. Therefore, it must have been defective.
Why is it they can't make a good Man of Steel video game by the Arkham team? I don't know, Strong Arm. There's something going on though, because like Rockstar hasn't done anything in like 7 years, so they must have been working on a game, and something went wrong, and they either scrapped it or they changed directions and they're making another game entirely now. But like, yeah, originally it was going to be a Superman game. That was like the next thing they were going to do. At least that's what I think. That's what I like to think. Oh, dude, we could do races in this Batmobile? This is awesome. Awesome. Oh, I killed myself. Kill myself. Oh no. Woo. Ooh. Yeah, man, I love the way this Batmobile handles right here. Woo! Lots of fun. One star. What's the record? Like 30 seconds or something? What did I do? Less than 42. Yeah. I mean, I must have did it. Like at some point, because you need it for the platinum. So I must have did it. Deliciosos. Super high. You know what disappoints me most in this world, this world, is people insisting superhero films to have jokes. They confuse levity with comedy. If it's not comedy, it would at least be a natural tone. Oh yeah, the comics for kids stigma. Yeah, dude, yeah. Like, people think comic books are just funny books still. Most people, a lot of people don't read comic books too, so, you know, that's the tough part. But yeah, you're right about the levity, because, you know, The Dark Knight, that movie had levity. You remember that scene where, oh shit, that fell. You remember that scene where, you know, like, they're shutting down the Batcave, and like Alfred's like, I assume they're gonna say I'm your accomplice, and then Batman's like, I'm gonna tell them the whole thing was your idea. There's a joke. That's levity, and it's in a super serious dark movie. That's how it should be. Like, that's how, you know, these things need to be. Let's try it again here. Let's try this race one more time here. But like that's what we all can play. You know, that's the space these movies can live in, right? They don't have to be all jokes all the time. And even there was a moment in the Shazam movie. I don't know if you guys have seen Shazam. Not a lot of people have seen Shazam, but there's a moment in that Shazam movie where he goes to find his mother, right? Like who he think, you know, to see, you know, why she abandoned him. You know? And she's just like, oh, like, I did that on purpose because I don't want to be your mom anymore. Like, that was some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, like, you would never see that in a Marvel film. Like, it's almost too, adult almost, I don't know. It's too fucked up to be like a super light film, but it was. So I don't know. It's, I just want to, you know, some serious movies here. I want a movie I can rewatch, you know, and not get bored of it. Like BVS, I could rewatch, just like on the background, like on my TV, just be on, and I don't get bored of it. But like, damn, you know. Man, I love breaking stuff in this game. Comics, yeah, comics, dude, like, people don't read comics. That's what's frustrating about this, because if you read comics, you probably have a different perspectives on the whole, like, you know, what went down Justice League type thing, you know. Like, I know Film Junkie has read some comics, right? I know he's read some comics. But, like, I don't know if Film Gob has. I know the comic movie marks. I know Matt was a big Green Lantern fan in high school and stuff. He's had to have read some Green Lantern stuff. But once again, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how much these people have read. Like, they need, you know, not saying that you need to read comic books to talk about this shit, but it would help. It would help. Like, I don't know. Ooh, we're gonna go up that ramp. Oh, thanks a lot, car, for getting in my way. You're fucking up the Batmobile. Lord of the Rings were family films until it was perfect. Oh, am I hitting something? Yeah, Lord of the Rings, family film. I think that might be a step too far. I mean, it's definitely family friendly. I mean, the whole family can watch it, for sure. Yeah, those are like high fantasy films, aren't they? They're super nerdy films, too. And I love them. I love the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And the Hobbit trilogy. Actually, I would say the Hobbit trilogy is way more family friendly. Like, way more. Like, it's not even, like, really much of a comparison. Like, I mean, the Hobbit's based off, you know, the Hobbit book, which is a children's book, so, you know, the Lord of the Rings is based off the Lord of the Rings books, which are definitely geared towards more, let's say, more adult audiences. But still, yeah, family friendly. The whole everybody can watch it. But, like, you know, I'm just fucking around in the car right now. Constantly break. Oh no, we got stuck. Oh god. All this property damage. Good night, Lantern. Have a good one. Good night, Miguel. And yeah, I think I'm going to end it here, because I'm kind of running out of things to talk about and stuff. Yeah, I think I said what I wanted to say right now about the Patty Jenkins thing. You know, fandom's ridiculous. And I'll be back again tomorrow, guys. We'll be playing some Star Wars Fallen Order. Excited. I'm gonna have the headset on so I can hear, you know, the dialogue and stuff. And wow, that Batmobile fuck almost totaled that shit. But yeah, that's what we're gonna start doing. And yeah, I think that's it for now, guys. We went for over an hour. And that's what I want these streams to be. I want it to be like, you know, an hour a night, you know, on weeknights, where I can just, you know, talk to you guys and see what's on your mind. You know, hear any feedback you guys might have and stuff like that. Talk about the bullshit that's happening on Twitter. Because, dude, bullshit on Twitter, like, that shit's never ending. It's like every day there's some fucking bullshit, you know, ridiculous shit that somebody says or somebody's posting. It happens every day. But yeah, that's it for now. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'm going to turn this off now. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and have a good one. Good night, guys.